We're here with Spectating Randoms today. We don't know what we're going to be spectating, and that's one of the great parts about this particular series on the channel is it allows us to kind of see how the average player plays. We end up with some guy in the water and what that really is going to end up turning out. And then sometimes, because there are sweaty players in lobbies, we might get lucky enough to get a sweaty player and kind of see how that player plays, because they're always broken down by a percentage in the lobby. Obviously the visual, they were able to already get the durable gas mask, which is great. So they're just kind of peeking around. Hamlock is a great floor loot. 30 bullets isn't great for most modes, but it does allow you to get away here. So they are a little bit in the center zone. They could rotate to maybe try and get a loadout a little bit early. We'll kind of see how that all pans out. We're going to talk a little bit about like what is going on with Warzone at the moment, because I think there are people kind of a little bit bored with the game, and there's still people like long-term grinding the game, and we'll talk a lot about all that now. We do have a sponsor segment, which we'll do now. Today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, the mobile game with over 700 unique champions, a super detailed and tactical RPG battle system, incredible graphics, and intense combination of PvE and PvP content. And if you haven't tried it yet, you should try Raid, because they have regular updates and content. There's always new stuff in Raid. On top of that, there's an arena to test your strength against other players, with the built-in immensely satisfying battle systems, as well as the Doom Tower, which allows you to climb the tower, defeat powerful bosses, and earn rewards along the way, like new champions. But that's not all. Raid's 4th anniversary is finally here, and there's tons to get excited about. I'm talking about dedicated offers, free gifts, promo codes, events, and brand new Fusion event where you guys can get your hands on an anniversary-themed legendary champion. You'll also be able to take a trip down memory lane with the recap video of your stats in Raid. You also get 2 bonuses. If you haven't started yet, what are you waiting for? You can use my link in the description or scan the QR code to get insane bonuses. We're talking about an epic champion, Kellen the Strike, and other useful things. Bonus 2 for Raid's birthday. The gifts keep coming. All new and existing players can get a bunch of free birthday gifts once you're in the game after clicking on the links. Just enter promo code 4YearsRaid to get your hands on 4 legendary skill tomes plus other useful stuff. Simple. Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. Welcome back. So this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, is kind of like where you're at currently within Warzone, because are you actively playing Warzone? If not, what else are you playing? If you are, like, what are you playing? Like, are you playing solos? Are you full quad stacking? Are you playing Ashika Island? Or what are you playing? Like, what are you doing to pass the time? Are you done with your battle pass and you're just waiting until next season? And that's kind of like where I think a lot of people are currently. They've already grinded a little bit and they're just waiting for new content or potentially changes to the existing content. With the announcement of ranked Warzone coming next month with the new season, realistically, that will kind of change things up, because that will probably have restrictions the same way multiplayer ranked has, and has been pretty popular and successful. So this guy's taking off a vehicle. We got to remember to switch cameras. It always goes to the head. We're going on, because there's actually a lot to grind right now. You can play older CODs. Maybe you enjoy Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2019, or even older CODs if you really wanted to, because they ported some of them over to PC. They got that announced, so it's a little bit better supported. And then there's some mods and stuff for that as well. RE4 Remake, one of the greatest games of all time. Not necessarily a game I'm interested in, but I know a lot of people are really loving that with all the quality of life features. And we saw that with Dead Space a few months ago. There's also people playing Destiny 2. That's what I've been grinding. I've got, like, since the season came out, over 100 hours. So I've been like no-lifing that version of the game and just getting all caught up. I'm about at that point where I'm caught up, and there's not much left to grind until the next season rolls over, but that's just kind of how that goes. And it's nice to come back to Destiny 2 after so long. I really hadn't played since World War II, so it'd been quite a while. There's also Hogwarts Legacy, kind of tapered out. A lot of people already got a chance to play that, whether you're you want to take a stance on the game or not. It was a good game. And then you got Wolong that recently dropped. That was on Game Pass. And then we got Diablo 4 betas that just happened. Back-to-back weekends. You got to get out of the vehicle. What are we doing, bro? Is it going to stutter out? What are we doing? All right. Coolio. Back to normal camera. Which that seems like there's a lot of hype. I can't wait to play that in June. I don't know if necessarily something I'll make content on, but you got 2 spectators, bro. Standing out in the middle, not really going to do much here. And then they're working towards a buy station. They do have 4,000, so they could potentially buy at least one of their loadout guns. And then the free loadout should be dropping here very shortly If they had, nope, not yet. We just got the strongholds. Now we're just chilling on this. And then we got CS2, which I'm not a fan of CS at all. I like to be able to aim down my sight in first-person shooter, but that game's been popular for like 2 decades or whatever. Ooh, easy kill. What are we doing? Nice. Not a meta gun for sure. He's like, oh, I'll steal this guy's guns. The TTK is so fast, the guy didn't get a chance to react. Loots it. What's he gonna get? The Victus? Not really a sniper meta in my opinion. You have to be exceptionally skilled. What else they got here? Ooh, there it is. STB, not really great either. But in solos, you can get away with it. 5K, maybe get a long range weapon or a close range. I don't know. They do have a cluster. They do have the portable radar. So they're kind of in a good spot. So if you are grinding those other games, kudos to you. Hopefully you're venturing out. I know a lot of the COD fan base, they either play COD or nothing. So if you're in the boat where you're able to play other games, that's phenomenal. If not, are you just done with COD, or are you waiting till next season? Are you waiting for rank to drop? Are you looking for plunder, which is supposed to also come with season 3? Are you waiting for some quality of light changes? Are you waiting for the TTK to be adjusted? Weapon balancing? Are you bored with that? Are you interested in improving some of the movement aspects to remove some of the penalties? Whether it's weapon swapping, dive, delay, sliding, and being able to shoot, like we see there. Not necessarily slide cancel. I don't think anyone really wants slide canceling back, except for a couple people that only care about movement, but not about gun skill. But in general, not really going to do much there. Even if you hit them, not going to be able to do much. There's a person over to the right, which you can see the vehicle, and then there's somebody that landed right on the loadout. They are fighting. There's another one on the left. There's 2 there now. So there's 2 to the left that are fighting. TTK, it's kind of fast. Oh, he ended up getting double pistol. So it looks like that could be Ghost. Apparently they did stealth changes in the game. A lot of people talked about it in my last video where we were spectating randoms with the heartbeat sensor. Apparently it's like up to 45, 50 meters now, which is a huge improvement. I don't know if that'll come back as quote unquote the tactical meta, because 50 meters is kind of quite a bit of distance compared to the 15-ish meters that we had before. Or like, are you looking to come back and wait till you get a new battle pass because you already grinded that out? So there's a lot of different variables there. I think COD still has a ton of potential. We already covered that Fortnite creative mode, the new like engine going to be building on for the next couple years. And you know, it's going to be leading to some crazy stuff in terms of competition. I think some people got a little bit misconstrued on what I was saying in the video, is that like, I think COD will do that. No, I think there's 0 chance COD does anything like that. The most likely thing COD will ever do is potentially like a map editor that you can only play like a limited time mode in. I don't know. Besides that, that's completely unrealistic. But they have a lot of work to do to drive the player base coming back, because the updates haven't been enough. There hasn't been any changes. Let's see if we can get this snipe. Nope. Nope. All right. Come on, Eric. You got this. You got 1 kill, caught off guard. You're just camping the loadout. See, hopefully they revert this too, so it's multiple loadouts, because right now having only 1 loadout, like if this guy was particularly good at using a sniper, he still wouldn't be killing these people because of the 1 shot. Even though I think it should 1 shot at 40 meters. A lot of fighting going on. He must have a high alert. No. Gets destroyed. Nice. Hopefully we get a better POV or Surfer. Karma Surfer. There it is. I can't read. All right. So this guy got the fully meta Hemlock. And this is kind of what the video, like I already knew people were going to choose it, is the Hemlock is the meta, absolute meta. And it's what everyone's using. This guy came up pretty good. See what the secondary is. Probably a Lockman, I would guess. They only have 2 kills, so they probably just play conservative. 12,000. Gonna take a look at this buy. Not the buy, the loadout rather. They already grabbed one because clearly it's not on their map. They don't have any loadouts other than these ones that are far away, but they already grabbed this one, so it's already despawned off their visibility. Just peek in the area. You are pretty much center zone. You can see where the dot lines up. I would probably try to go a little bit higher ground. There's buildings right here that have a little bit more versatility. The only thing is you got to worry about the high buildings where high rise is. Yeah, they get a better vantage point. This was probably the double pistol guy. He probably went around flanked, came up behind the guy, just shot him because he was kind of camping there for a while. But that's the building you'd probably lock down, that one or the one right next to it. But like I said, you could start by going to high-rise area on the roof and then bounce down. I think they're checking out their mini-map, figuring out what they want to do. And keep in mind, this is an average Warzone 2 player. You have to be super passive, super conservative if you're trying to win. If you're just trying to go for kills, you play reckless, you try to be a little bit fast-paced. Sometimes you can catch people off guard. But in this case, you know, this is how the vast majority of people would play. And they probably have Ghost or High Alert. Those are kind of like the main two perks that people would go with. The dual pistols aren't really all that good anymore. Obviously, point blank in a solo engagement could be good. Make yourself a little harder target to hit because you're not aimed down sight, so you don't slow down. Maybe they want to get a second loadout. You can see the vehicle, the LTV, I think it is. Is that LTV? It's hard to tell. It's not zoomed in quite enough. Oh, there's a loadout right here. A bonus stronghold. If there's enough AI, they're going to spawn in right now. Those are good for regain opportunities. They're landing right now. They're in red, bro. Oh, sheesh. You're going to get wall banged. You're going to die. Somebody watching this. It's probably the person who cleared it. But realistically, you need to kill the people that got dropped off from the helicopter. Because the helicopters are only AI in solos. Because they removed helicopters from the game mode entirely.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
There it is. Smoke them. Oh, that was just the AI. There it is. Now you can get access to your loadout. You're taking way too long. You got sniped in this area before. There's more AI, bro. Hurry up. Oh, that's a real person. Watch out. You're going to get sniped again. What do you pick up? The Hemlock and the Broadside? Even after it got nerfed. Rocking 25 in solos. 12 is probably more than enough, but 25, definitely more than enough. Why are you still looking at loot, bro? You already got your 2 guns. See, this is a common thing that a lot of times players do, is they're like still looking at loots. Or loot. Oh, sheesh. You're dead, bro. You can see where the hit marker is. Get away. Holy. All right, well, you are edge of zone. They do have to move. He's going to camp with the shotgun. And it will destroy at point blank range. Even if it doesn't kill nearly as fast, it disorients, which is the hard part with the flame dragon rounds. So you can see the person with the LTV, they're cruising up. Okay, they got engineer on so they can see through the walls with the vehicles. Oh, cool. It came up on munitions. He could have stowed his stuff if he had backpack space, if he wanted extra nades. There's the enemies refilling. Doesn't really have a line of sight to anything, but if you're going to camp it out, this is the absolute God mode right here. Just chill. Don't have to rotate. This person's not going to win, though. Like, I think their odds are super low. Plus, like, they put themselves in a vulnerable spot. You got to look at yourself. Look at yourself. Somebody could be approaching on you, bro. This is what we saw in the last video. You got to take a look at your, like, what you're doing. Okay, I guess the bug happens too when you go into that. The vehicle rotating around. Not going to do much with that. A lot of fighting going on the left. No situational awareness. Vehicle, you can repair the tire.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone reload.
Doesn't know that, I guess. That guy's getting restocked. That vehicle will be their end game if nobody shoots it. You can catch the people rotating. UAV's clutch. Will they pop it right away?
Loadout drop headed your way.
If they do, then we'll get a good overview head view of the map. Loadout's right in the mid. A buy station. There's only one. This is the last buy station in zone. I don't see anything. Pop the UAV. There's nobody here. Everyone's ghosted. Ha ha ha. What a cheese. Good thing there's no counter for that. There is somebody over there. They are positioned on this building. I would probably ping that building because you're not going to be able to rotate fast enough and you want to remember where somebody was. Because likely if that person rotated that early, they're going to be positioned up. Okay, so one person does show up here. There's the vehicle. They're taking off. There's still the person going to rotate behind you. You're going to die to this.
25. Nicely done.
Double nade? No, the second one didn't hit. The one's still behind you. You're dead. You got killed from both angles. We get Shadow. Hopefully we get this dude now. What? Oh, we got 8 kills. Easy kill. That was the guy who was behind him earlier. Oh. Shocker, the Hemlock. Only 30 round mag though. That's kind of confidence. Ballsy. All right, what are we doing, bro? Brr. The gas mask. All right, so we know that this guy was center zone over here, I believe. There's clusters going on this side. I don't believe that's a default spawn for the electric vehicle. And this is where you're three peeking, where you're using third person to look around and kind of cheese the camera angles and look at different angles that you wouldn't organically be able to see. And that's one thing that makes vehicles so useful in solos beyond the ability to like just have a little bit of durability. And this thing, it's a little bit lower just because they took so much damage from the nade and the guy shooting it. So there it is. Gets out of there. Knows somebody's by that loadout now. Will they challenge him? Think they're going to get another peek? Nothing. All right, rotating around. There's another LTV. W. That one's doors are all blown off, so this is where you could peek out and then shoot. Not really much of a straightaway. Okay, this is the person inside of this building, I think. Kind of hard because I can't control the camera where they're looking. And the LTV, they're going to fight it out. You should hear some gunfire right now. There was the cluster, and there it is. Holy, just fighting it out with all vehicles. Holy, bro. So obnoxious. Somebody just locking down the building with a... Oh, rat! What a rat! That darn lobster. There's another person. I hear footsteps. What a ratty spot, bro. Hemlock. Chimera. What? That's for close. Oh, there he is in the window. Destroyed. Easy. Guy's on a 12. It's 12. Camping like that, you get 12. This guy's going to die in the rotate. He has a gas mask. They'll just eat that. Listen for footsteps. Peek, peek, peek. This building we know is super hot. You can hear someone on the other side of the wall. I feel like they were up the stairs, maybe? I don't know. It's hard. Good rotate. You can rotate super early. There's still 7 people. How? Got him. Nice. Drill charge isn't enough to kill him, though. I would just leave him, bro. Leave him. He's got to rotate. Get over here to the right behind the cover. And then you could pre-aim these people as they rotate across. They're all fighting. They don't know where you're at. There it is. One right in front of you. Why do you have that sniper, bro? You're going to die to the... Oh, riot shielder got killed. You're going to get shot in the back. What is this zone, bro? There's still 3 people. Is there like... Okay, there's one. Easy. 1-on-1. Can you clutch it? You got zone. You're gonna... Oh, no. There he is to the left. Nice. Get him. Get him. W. Get him. Clutch. GG's. Appreciate all the support on the content. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.